A man who defiled and as a result impregnated his two daughters in Kirinyaga County has been sentenced to 140 years in prison. This is after he pleaded guilty to the 2 counts of defilement. Anita Nkonge with the gory details.
45-year-old John Gishira was sentenced to 140 years for 2 counts of incest after he pleaded guilty. The Akorino pastor was charged that in June 2019 and August 2020, on diverse dates, defiled and impregnated his 16-year-old and 14-year-old daughters. His 16-year-old daughter now has a 7-month-old baby, whilst his 14-year-old girl is expecting hers in the next few months. The matter had been reported to the Bariko police station by the area chief, prompting the suspect to escape. He was later traced and arrested in Bere, South Embu County late last year. Whilst in court, Pastor John Gishira asked for forgiveness from both the victims and the court, saying that everybody makes mistakes. The members of the victim's family, however, feel otherwise.
Ni mimi nilikuwa nikikaa na huyo watoto Jacinta wangu na nimefurahi kwa hiyo mashtaka yake vile anastakiwa. Nimesema ni asanti na shukuru Mungu kwa sababu angerudi nyumbani watoto wangekuwa na maisha mbaya kabisa.
This is not the first time such a sentence has been given. In 2016, Harrison Kinywa, a then 20-year-old man, was sentenced to 100 years in jail in an Embu court for defiling 3 minors. According to the 2006 Sexual Offences Act, defilement is an act in which a person causes penetration with a child. Furthermore, a person who commits the offence with a child aged 11 years or less shall, upon conviction, be sentenced to imprisonment for life. A person who commits an offence of defiling a child between the age of 12 and 15 years is liable upon conviction to imprisonment for a term of not less than 20 years. These are not isolated cases. According to the 2020 Kenya National Bureau for Statistics Economic Survey, there were 5,397 reported cases of defilement in 2019. When it came to incest, there were 261 reported cases. Similarly, those reported to have committed rape within that period increased by 3.1%, from 921 to 950. There have been increased reports of sexual offences, especially on minors, over the COVID-19 lockdown and stay-at-home period. The case of Pastor John Gishira and the 140-year sentence handed to him for defiling and impregnating his daughters is expected to serve as a deterrent. Anita Nkonge, NTV.